These so-called Talibe are being given a break and games to play as well as food at this aid center in Mbour, Senegal. Usually, their job during the day is to beg for money for their religious teachers. But they are able to escape here for a few hours every week. The aid worker who runs this center is Ani Kamara. While helping the children, she found out some were being sexually abused by older Talibe or by their teachers. When she pressed charges in one case involving a young boy she believes had been raped, she says she ran into trouble. She says all the religious leaders known as Marabouts and even the local population became angry with her. She says no one wanted to believe that a man could sleep with a boy. She says no one wanted to listen to what she was saying. She says she used to receive 700 children at her center, but that the Talibe were told they should not even speak to her anymore, much less come to her center. All of a sudden, she says, she was seen as evil. She says she did not know Marabouts could be so powerful. While the children play outside, she clicks on her computer to show images of wounded Talibe children. She says they often come to her with terrible injuries. Most of them look like they were beaten. She says, unfortunately, there is no shortage of these images. Marabouts deny they beat the children and say they are the only ones giving them an education. Kamara says she is also just trying to help. Another aid worker, Mohammed Sharif Diop, says what is alarming is the lack of regulation for these Quranic schools. He says it creates what he calls a permissive situation where everything can be done and everyone can do whatever they want. He says it leads to pedophilia, violence against minors, even the trafficking of children. The government says it is currently trying to create modern religious schools in which children can learn Quranic teachings without having to beg. At night, another aid group plies the streets in a minivan, looking for Talibe kids who sleep outside. There are more and more street kids in Dakar. One young child is huddled up in his t-shirt, barefoot, looking cold, tired, and scared. Another child runs up to the aid van looking for a drink to fill his empty water bottle. But the huddled child refuses any help. An aid worker says this happens often. He adds it is not surprising that these children become suspicious of everyone when they are treated so badly, sometimes as early as the age of 3. Most of their families are too poor to take care of them, so they prefer to give them away to religious teachers. The latest estimates are that there are 10,000 child beggars out on the streets of Dakar and 100,000 in Senegal, a reality which was hidden in the Cordon VIP area during the Islamic conference.